Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. Good morning. We just left our nice dockage at Ivy Yacht Club. That's Illinois Valley Yachts and Canoe Club. Very nice spot, very nice facilities there. And it's a beautiful day. Going to be a hot one, I think, again today. We had a nice quiet night last night. And today we are going through the Peoria Lock. So we're going to pass the sort of downtown area waterfront of Peoria. And there's a wall there also to tie up. Some of the loopers were tying up there. And we're going to go through the lock today and head on down the Illinois River even farther. And from what we can tell right now, there's very little commercial traffic, so less barges to deal with. And that'll be a more pleasant ride that way, so we're not interfering with commercial traffic. So should be a good day today. We're on our way to the Peoria Lock. Should be a nice day today. It's a hot one.
It's going to be hot, yeah. It started out this morning pretty hot, so we'll see. We had it's a fairly early start today, so we should make some good time.
Yeah.
But we're not going a huge distance today. We're going to a place called Quiver Island.
An Anchorage.
An Anchorage, yeah. So hopefully another nice one like we had at Henry's the other night.
Yeah, it should be nice.
Yeah.
this lock, we are actually using some ropes that they gave us. So they gave us 2 ropes that are tied to their railing, I guess. And so we can actually stay next to the wall a little more easily. It shouldn't take us too long to go down. I think it's a fairly easy drop on this one. But I had actually looped our own rope around the bollard all by myself. I did it well without any help. Usually I have trouble getting it on. They're actually closer to the wall, these ones. But this should be nice and easy. Apparently the water levels are quite low this year. You can see on the shore there quite a lot of sand showing, and they have a lot of silts from the barges going by. So it looks at least 3 feet down. I'm not sure how low it is, but I know there were some bridges we saw the measurements on the side, and we were told it was as much as 30 feet lower. So I can't imagine what this looks like, but I guess this is below the lock, so maybe this wouldn't be 30 feet lower. But other areas were quite significantly reduced. So kind of interesting to see. And we had also heard that somewhere farther down the river system, not sure exactly where, that they might even be considering closing some for navigation while the water levels are so low. That may change if it rains, so we are supposed to get some rain tomorrow. I don't know how that affects farther down. They may not be getting rain, but hopefully it won't affect all the loopers coming along, because that would be a big backlog if there were hundreds of boats just waiting to go pass through a river. Anyway, so far so good, and it is interesting to see though that the water levels are low. So of course we're always checking the depth as we go and making sure we're staying right in the middle of the channel. Yesterday we were going through a fairly wide body of water, but they did say that if you go outside of the channel it will be very, very shallow. So we noticed it was, I think, 17 feet right in the channel, which was great. So let's see how it is as we continue along. On that plant over there, the white sort of striped line, which I believe is where the water line used to be, and maybe even higher at times, but that's significantly higher than it is right now. Probably a good, what would you say, 10 feet? 10 feet at least, maybe more. And so we're finding that the channel right at the moment is about 9 feet deep in the center. So that's pretty consistent. So we want to make sure we stay right in the middle of the channel. We are downwind from some sort of factory, and it really stinks. We've noticed that when we came, actually in Hammond we noticed it, depending which way the wind was going. And we've noticed it at various points coming down the rivers. It can be quite a stench, and it's kind of hot today, so probably amplifies it a bit. But I'm noticing at the side over here, there's like a camper trailer park, and I would not want to be coming here for my vacation and smelling that for the day. Yuck. That was a fairly big barge that went by. It was 3 wide by 5 long with a tow pushing behind. And we gave him a call, or actually the boat in front of us did, and he told us to pass on the one, which is port side to port side. And we had plenty of room here, but of course with it being a very shallow channel at the moment with low water, it's important to have that communication so nobody's doing a dance as we get close together. Certainly you don't want to be doing that around a barge because they cannot stop in a hurry. Most of the time on this river there's just the 2 of us or a few other smaller boats, but occasionally we're meeting a barge, not too many of them. But it is a bit windy, and it's important to call them, especially going around corners. These really long, straight barges don't turn very well, so you have to make sure we know which side they want us on. better because I actually have a muffin tray, a silicone muffin tray, so they should keep their shape better. Let's see how they turn out. We're overtaking this barge and he is going approximately 4 knots. We called him, he asked us to pass on this side and we were going under 8 knots, so we pumped it up to about 8.2 knots so that we are overtaking him at a speed of 4 knots basically. And he's a long guy. He is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5 by 3 again, so 15 barges. And I don't know how many minutes it's taking us to pass, but a few minutes. So when we went by, the guys at the back, they were cleaning the decks and whatnot. They gave us a nice wave. We have arrived at our destination for today, which is right beside Quiver Island along the Illinois River. It's our stop for tonight, and we will carry on tomorrow to a new location. But this is a nice space to be just off the channel and away from the barge traffic. So a few of us have stopped here. There's a couple of boats that we've been traveling with today, and we've all decided to stop here for the night. And it's actually pretty hot, so we're kind of glad to stop and sort of just relax and cool off. It's pretty draining when it's hot like this. Not that I'm complaining, it's very nice, but it is nice to take a little bit of a break. Hope you're having a good day. Hi there.
Hi.
We are settled in for the evening and just getting things sort of enclosed because we're preparing for some rain. We have a beautiful sunset behind us tonight, but you can see a bit of cloud coming in. Mm-hmm. So we're preparing for a little bit of rain overnight, and it's kind of hot, so we hope we don't have to close up too soon.
But the one thing is it does cool down quite nicely at night. So as long as it keeps doing that, we should have some comfortable sleeping temperatures, which is good.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll be traveling in the rain. Hopefully it won't be pouring on us, but it'll be a little cooler, so it'll be nice, especially if you have to wear a raincoat.
Yep.
Not you, but me.
Not me.
Wear a raincoat.
We're going to a place called Quiver Island. So we're doing a couple of anchorages and then we're staying at Alton, which is a nice marina.
Yeah. Have a great evening.